Okay. I'll tell you my story. More than that, I will show it to you.
Show it to us?
Yes.
Hey. Ginger. Am I imagining this?
Nope. I am seeing this too.
This gem is a molten stone. Time and space can be manipulated with this. The world as we perceive it can be changed by simply prodding one of these, and they are scattered across our universe. An old collection of relics left behind by our forefathers, the Grave Elders. Yes. Oops, we're in the wrong place. Sorry.
I can't feel my flippers.
What? I'm made of sand? Whack. Oh. I hate mayonnaise.
How did I end up getting us here?
What?
The end times are here.
Comminio, you there? It's a bit dark in here. It kind of stinks as well. Did you fart?
No, you stupid penguin!
Where's Comminio?
Welcome to the Molten Stone Astral Plane. Here we can access the past in clear, rich detail. Your appearance might have changed. Don't worry, your original forms will be returned to you once we're done learning my history. But first, would you like to have a spin on the wheel of despair and damnation? Okay, maybe later.
This reminds me of the time...
No. No. Every time you remember something, Bailey, it is either a hallucination or a horrific pub event of sorts. Just don't...
I was actually about to say this reminds me of the time I stayed up late and watched cartoons. And drank milk.
Oh.
And then his mad pink demon showed up with vodka and cigarettes and put on Pulp Fiction.
Stop it!
So, it began thousands of years ago.
Thousands? Oi, don't be daft.
You surely can't be that old.
When you have powers like mine, mortality becomes a bit flexible. It's rather difficult to explain, but I accidentally fell into a black hole once.
You what, mate?
You know, a big space bit that sucks everything around.
I know what a black hole is, but how are you here if you managed to fall into a black hole? This seems unlikely. Can I have another drink?
No, be patient and listen. I belong to a race of creatures called the Nolomek.
So, you're not actually a chameleon?
No, I'm a Nolomek. People like to call me a chameleon because I look like a reptile, and it's sort of become a namesake. I was a mortal being who had a short lifespan.
Just like you two, our society was one that was most advanced. We had managed to assert dominance with our own philosophy and wisdom. We had the finest technology and research in the galaxy, and were able to utilize forces that some may describe as magical, cosmic energies that flow across the universe and interlink with our souls. We managed to crush our enemies and anything that opposed us. We fought robots, vampires, cyborgs, mutants, dragons, elves, you name it. We fought them all. Our battles were swift, and only lasted up to a year with each race we fought. We successfully brought tons of invaders to near extinction. We only let them survive if they stopped their attacks, and if we were feeling generous. Our technological arsenal was unparalleled.
He said arsenal. What an ass.
I hope he knows I can read his mind. Shit.
Our reputation as one of the most superior beings was renowned across the galaxy. We were looked upon as gods. And we could have been. Our research opened new worlds. We examined ways to travel dimensions and wished to transcend our own mortality. We were so close, and our research led us to understanding black holes. We began to realize that these somewhat destructive voids could very well be portals to other worlds, and a means of unlocking brilliant powers that could change our universe for the better. We experimented with dark energies, the sort of thing that awakens devilish forces across the realms. We wanted to understand the powers of our predecessors. We had managed to intertwine much of their technology and soul energies with our own brand of clockwork and steam-based machinery, but we wanted to understand how they achieved immortality. I was a researcher for the Nolanac back then, you see. A very good one at that. I could build machines, cast spells, but most importantly, I knew better than anyone about how to speak with demons. I seek their guidance and understanding, and they aided us all in our research. We had been led to believe that pure transcendence could be achieved by using witchcraft to awaken a presence within our local black hole. So that is exactly what we did. As leader, chief investigator, and qualified magician for this operation, I flew in first with my spaceship, or soul vessel as we liked to call them back then. I charged up various spells into our ammunition. The first, second, third, and fourth burst of energy did very little. Every time I murmured a chantra and pushed the energy from my soul into the black hole, I and those who followed me were made to feel disappointed. But then I charged my fifth and final blast. When I awoke, my crew was gone. I was sat on a pile of skulls in a red cavernous place. There were flames and screams. I sat there paralyzed with fear at this dreadful place. Was I in hell? Had my dark practices damned me forever? Then a large shadowy being, whose white eyes stared at me most viciously, emerged from the flames and spoke.
Your fellows have been destroyed, for they have little connection to the darkness. You are of use to us. What is your purpose here?
I came to my senses. I could not believe my crew had been killed, but my curiosity burned within me. No one had gotten this far. It was up to me now. I told the shadow my desire to become immortal like our predecessors, and to become transcendent.
If that is your wish,
replied the shadow simply. The being's mouth opened to reveal an utterly terrible thing, a monstrous thing. I stared in horror as my soul was tortured and twisted. I would never be the same after that experience. My face turned pale and wrinkled, and my mind began to learn of this world, about all the worlds. Once again, there was a blackout. I awoke on my planet. It was empty. The buildings had been burned, and all life had been obliterated. All I could see were Nolanac skulls mounted on sticks, dug into our planet's surface. I was the last one, I discovered very quickly, and I cracked. I tried to end it all, but I could not die. The demons had given me exactly what I wanted in exchange for everything I had left. I was immortal. And so ends my story.
Damn, that ale hit hard. Wait, if that's true, why did you decide to become a salesman? Couldn't you have brought them back, these Noamecs?
Nolanac?
Yeah, them lot. Couldn't you have found a way to save your people, find survivors, bring them back from the dead?
There's no one left. I know this because I've searched for thousands of years. In my state of undying, I've become powerful. I can travel everywhere and anywhere, but I can't bring them back.
So, You became a salesman.
When you learn that you are doomed to live forever, along with powers greater than any in the universe. When you have the knowledge that the last thing drifting in the material realm will be your own conscious screaming particles. You realize you best do something that makes you happy. And I mean really happy. Otherwise, the boredom just lasts forever. I got bored of being a scientist years ago. Selling things makes me happy. Damn. That's heavy. So what other drink you asked for, comrade?
After that story, mate, could you give me a damn barrel?
Bailey!
What?